The content of this guide was done using difficulty 8 and 105 packs. The 3 bugged bio packs have been left off as they will not be active during the trial run with the leaderboard. Power Dynamics was also left off. I do not believe this particular scourge would impact this section, but it will impact others and could be the difference between a top 50 and a top 500 run. You will need a built up Web Warriors and a built up New Warrior team to get through this section. The keys for success for Node 1. We're going to equip Striker on Red Hulk so that he has his ultimate available on the first global bio node. We're going to equip Striker on Ghost Spider as well. We then need to take one turn with Scarlet Spider and Ghost Spider, as they will have their ultimates available on the first City Hero node. Finally, we need to take no damage. For the first node of the Nova Trial, we're going to be using it as a staging grounds. We're going to use this to get our Red Hulk ready for the global bio and some Web Warriors ready for the City Hero section. We're also going to bring along Deathpool and Archangel to speed the node up and make sure we get through it healthy. We're not worried about the cooldowns of either of those two characters. Should your Deathpool not be built up, you can 100% bring in Morgan instead. The amount of damage Morgan does and the turn meter rewind on her special will get you through this node just as healthy. So what I'd like to do is either the special or the basic with Deathpool, targeting Mordo. This is going to get them low enough for Red Hulk to kill a bunch of them with his special. And because we have the Supernova Pact enabled, Red Hulk is then going to get all of his energy ready for his ultimate. After one more turn, Red Hulk will be ready for his ultimate on the first global bio node. Don't be afraid to take out the Gregs here. The reason we brought Archangel is so the turn meter rewind will keep us in line. We can't afford to take any damage, so make sure you're taking out any of the enemy characters that do AoE. Particularly these Nikos are very dangerous, and the Mr. Negative targeting with his special can be dangerous as well. You want to make sure you get a killing blow with Ghost Spider. It's not confirmed, but it seems like the Supernova Scourge is only giving energy to Striker characters that actually get killing blows. Finally, we've now taken our turn with Ghost Spider and with Scarlet Spider, so we're ready to do our job. Don't worry about holding any cooldowns with Archangel, he is unusable for the rest of the trial. This was a pretty good setup, though I do believe Red Hulk was 1 energy short of his ultimate. We'll find out in the global bio section. The keys for success in Node 3 is unfortunately going to be RNG. We're going to be hunting for RNG with the Web Warriors to allow them to take out, most importantly, Shuri, but also the other fast Wakandans. We're then going to clean up with Dagger and Cloak, and we want to make sure that Dagger has her ultimate available heading into the next node. This is a byproduct of the Biocharge Scourge not working as intended, and so the Wakandans are, unfortunately, overtuned. Heading into Node 3, we're going to be bringing an entire Web Warrior team. The reason for this is we need all these characters to be capable of dodging to limit some of the RNG we're going to hunt for. You can also go ahead and switch Ghost Spider back to a Raider for more damage. If you don't have around a 1 million Web Warrior team, you could definitely summon Squirrel Girl and Dagger into the staging node on Node 1 and use them to hunt for a different kind of RNG and one-shot this node with New Warriors, Miss Marvel, and Squirrel Girl. Thanks to Jutsi, and you should definitely go check out his YouTube channel for that recommendation. With that said, the reason I opted for my method instead is because it leads to better efficiency, and then I'm not worried about any kind of cooldowns heading into Node 7, which in my opinion is a much more difficult node. And so begins our story as the RNG Hunter. We want to avoid Nakia specials, we want Black Panther 1 million not to ultimate the same target or a target that Nakia hit to kill them. We don't want energy to go to Loki, putting the enemies in stealth. We don't want anybody to die from the Loki special. And finally, we don't want Miles' passive defense down to hit a stealth target. And so you can expect to do many resets. Took me about 25 minutes. In that time, I did too big of a burn, and other times it was just a straight out fail, so there is definitely RNG hunting here. As long as Scarlet Spider or Spider-Gwen are using their ultimates into an enemy team with defense down and no defense up, you can definitely successfully burn this team. You don't need to hunt for that entire laundry list of RNG. As you see, a Nakia special was not dodged, energy did go to Loki, the Miles passive did go to Nakia, and we lost the OG Spider-Man. But we had one defense down on Nakia, and with Ghost Spider's ultimate, we were able to push the Nakia to 50%, activating Warp World, letting our Scarlet Spider use his ultimate on the Shuri. This took out the Shuri as well as the Nakia and the Loki. Here, we're kind of in a sticky situation. So we need to take out the faster Wakandans. They have too quick a speed for our new warriors to deal with on the cleanup. But we don't want to clear the node either. In that 25 minutes, a lot of my attempts, my web warriors, were just straight up winning, and that was no good. But now that we've taken out the Black Panther 1 millions, we could 100% leave Okoye and Black Panther up. It's kind of just a luxury to take them out. If you do leave them up, bring in Firestar, use her ultimate as it does do offense down, which will activate a rewind via the cloak passive. From there, you should be able to easily clean it up with taking no damage on your city heroes, and so they'll be ready for Node 7. And so, with the death of Okoye, this was a very successful burn, and we will have a very easy time in Node 7 because we went through this ridiculous RNG check. So we will clean it up using our new warrior team. And this is going to be where we're going to be able to get Dagger Ultimate and Squirrel Girl Ultimate ready for Node 7. The Squirrel Girl Ultimate is very, very impactful in conjunction with the Cloak passive doing a turn meter rewind. I left Gwenpool out of this guide to cater to the wider audience, but I also found she didn't quite fit in well with what we need to accomplish on either Nodes 3 or Node 7. Squirrel Girl has now taken her turn, she will have her ultimate available, and now Dagger has taken her turn and will also have her ult available. This is a great way to get through Node 3 and surpass the colossal mistake of the biocharged pact not working and being broken, and then being completely not put back on thanks to Scopely. Unfortunately, this means I will probably have to remake this guide for the next trial when they fix that pact and re-equip it. So if you're watching this and this is now the second run of the Nova trial, please check for an updated video. The key for success in Node 7 is quite simple. We basically already did it by handling Node 3 the way we did. We're going to send in a burn team, taking out no more than 4 enemies. With that burn team, we'll do as much damage as possible to Agatha and Heartless, however, that'll most likely get healed up. On the follow-up attack, we will unleash all of our new warrior abilities and walk away from this node with great efficiency. Heading into Node 7, we have many options for our burn team. What I would like to suggest is using Shang-Chi as the centerpiece, as he alone could accomplish what we need to do here. You can include him with many other teams, a brawler team like I have, Shadowlands, A-Force, even Heroes for Hire. Any of those teams will work to accomplish what we're trying to do. So our goal here is to take out 4 units, but no more than 4 units. I like to attack this right side as the Yellow Jacket stature and even the Captain America are very squishy. By doing so, we will summon in the Darkhold members without Morgan. Unfortunately, Shang-Chi lost the coin flip between himself and Peggy, which means the enemy team got nice and healed up. However, Shang-Chi is so powerful, and with Noir doing a bunch of damage as well, we're able to easily take out these 4 enemy units. So we took out a stature, we're now going to take out 2 Yellow Jackets, and oddly enough, that Captain America is going to bleed out as well. So as you see, the Darkhold members come in without Morgan, and now it's very important we do not kill another character. If we do so, we will have to back out. If we do accidentally take out a 5th member, back out immediately, as attempting to do this node with the Darkhold members on spawn is basically a lose condition. Now what we can accomplish here is pulling a bunch of abilities. That's not going to matter very much if your Cloak and Dagger are built up at all, but it's nice to do anyway. Of course, there is the threat of having the Heartless open up with his ultimate, which would be bad, and if Morgan was on the field, that would be the lose condition. So we successfully killed 4 characters, did not summon in the Morgan, and now we will go in with a cleanup. I'm going to use what I would consider the main team, 3-piece New Warriors with 2099 and Squirrel Girl. So we have lots of offense down, feeding the Cloak passive, and just lots of damage because we do have Cloak and Dagger ultimates available, hitting into the defense down from 2099. Now this ultimate from my Firestar is actually going to take out the Agatha. That is only a 4 red, 4 yellow Firestar. From here, we want to do as much damage as possible, trying to land a lot of defense downs. And as you see, with Cloak ultimate, we get a defense down on the enemy Morgan, and then we're going to have Dagger ultimate and just kill everybody. This leads to insane efficiency on this node and no headache. Let me know how you're feeling about this section, guys, and if you're having any troubles in the comment section below.
That's it for the video, guys. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, make sure you like, share, and subscribe. Stay happy, healthy, have fun, and I'll see you in the next one.